Timer's gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
I gave myself a challenge to light this kitchen day scene within 5 minutes. The camera was set up ahead of time, but all the lighting had to be done within 5 minutes. This shot is being filmed with the Panasonic G7 and the kit lens. Altogether cost less than $500.
We're gonna go outside with this here.
I want to show those who don't have the best gear or have a lot of money, they can still get really cool looking footage with this setup just using some lighting techniques. My plan of attack is to light this scene with 2 of my low Omni lights.
Got my plug.
The light quality coming from these lights are quite good, but they do get very hot, so you just have to be very careful. I'm taking one of these lights and placing it right outside the kitchen window, and this is going to mimic sunlight. Lighting this way looks very natural and it frees up some space inside for your actors or camera movement. So now I'm going to raise that light just to get the right angle. You can see the effect this is having on the inside. Now the lighting is harsh, but I wanted to find a way to soften this so it's easier on the talent and make it feel like there's more ambient light coming through.
Alright, there we go. Gonna move this out of the way. Already got the light. Shoot, I used up so much time already, probably. We're gonna get the reflector.
So to do this, I grab my trusty 5-in-1 reflector with a light stand and a reflector clip.
Get the reflector here.
And I just place this in front of light, fairly close to a light source, so it's not too soft. This setup right here doesn't cost much money at all, and it's a great way to diffuse your light.
There we go, diffusion.
So next I'm going to grab the other Omni light and place it outside, setting up pretty much identically to the first light we set up.
Alright. Plug this sucker in.
Again, we're shining this through the window, through the blinds, which creates a nice texture on the back wall.
Alright, gotta check the time. Oh crap, 3 minutes.
So I want to see the effect that these practical lights have, so I turn off the overhead kitchen light. Now it is much darker, but it's more dynamic.
My composition's off, dang it. Alright. It's looking pretty good though, I'm pretty happy.
I now notice that my composition's off, so I just tilt up for a little bit more headroom. That's when I noticed the background light. I wanted the background light to be aligned a little bit more with the doorway, so I tried moving the light, but it didn't change as much as I wanted to.
Alright. Got a little bit of diffusion in the back here. Time, 1 minute remaining. Oh crap, this went really quick. Alright, I'm pretty close to the end anyway though. Gotta check the exposures. Alright.
I want to turn off the chandelier light that's over the table to see what effect it's making. Looking back, I kind of prefer it on as it creates a little bit of backlight on the floor and as I walk through. Unfortunately, I left it off.
This is the overhead light. I don't like that though. We're gonna kill that, and I think I'm calling it. This is it. With 17 seconds left to spare, we're gonna check the focus. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the timer. We is done. Guys, that went by a lot quicker than I thought.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with the look that I could get with 5 minutes. It's a good way to rough in your lighting setup and make minor tweaks afterwards. But if all you guys 5 minutes, I think this looks pretty good. Now there are some things I would probably change. It is fairly dark between the two different lighting setups. I'm not sure how I would brighten that area. Maybe I would bounce off another Omni light, but that would fill in too much of the shadows. I was curious to see whether a more expensive camera setup in the exact same spot would do to the final image. Now the Canon C100 I feel has a bit more filmic quality, and maybe that 2 extra stops of dynamic range helps open the shadows a bit more and makes the overall lighting setup more forgiving. The G7 has its limitations, but working with those limitations allows you to be more critical with your lighting and overall improving your cinematography. If you enjoyed this video, have a go at it yourself. Give yourself 5 minutes to something look sweet.